Now that we've processed our Evernote inbox and we have 0 notes in our inbox and all of our notes have been processed into our buckets, we need to tag our next actions so that we can subdivide our to-do list. So I'm going to go to the next actions notebook here, and we're actually going to process each of these individual notes. There are 7 here, and we want to give them the appropriate tags. Okay, so the way that we do a tag is we look at the very next physical action. Create a GTD habits checklist. That is something I can do at my computer, and that is a personal item. Okay, so we've given those 2 appropriate tags. If we go to the next one, outline the GTD book, review book for complete list of frameworks. That's something that I have to do at home because the book is at home and it is personal. Now, download Gmail app. That's something that I would do at my computer and at personal. Explore Word Online at computer, at personal. Go grocery shopping. Now this one's different. This would be errands and then of course at personal. Project, file your taxes. I'm going to tag this as at computer because I can get my W-2 offline, but I'm going to process this as at work because it's something I'm doing specifically associated with work. You may disagree with this tag, you may put it at personal, but the reason I'm tagging it like this right now is so that when we go to our tags, we can see the distinction between having at personal and at work notes. And then clean out fridge would be something I'd have to do at home. Okay, so we've tagged all of our next action notes, and I want to do a couple of more tags. Not the someday maybe, not waiting on, not agendas, not lists, but we had talked about the insurance and login tags, and I want to tag our insurance note with .insurance, and I want to tag our login notes with .login. Evernote.login, OneNote.login. And then UHC is interesting because it's both .insurance and .login. That way, no matter which tag I search in, I can find this UHC login note. Okay, so that's it. So let's look at our next actions. Okay, everything has been tagged. So if I go to my tags and I go to at personal and at work, I can see that 6 of my notes made it into at personal and 1 made it into at work. So if I click here, I can see the tags specific to at personal. So these are the things I've personally identified as important to me. And I can see the 1 that's at work. Okay. Now, what's also important is that I can see my to-do list based off of context. If I want to see the errands I have to run, this is the only one. If I want to see what I need to be doing at my computer, these are the 4 things. If I need to see what it is that I have to do at home, here are my 2 notes. So if I go back to my map, by tagging my notes, I have allowed myself to take my next actions and subdivide them by context. Okay, so in the next video, what we'll cover is how to look at our next actions lists and our calendar and decide what tasks to choose when we engage in our work.